Hi everybody, it's the staff of Wallingford Community Senior Center back with another show and tell. Today we are showing off some of our favorite souvenirs from our travels around the world. I will go first. This is kind of a silly thing. I know it's cliche, like getting magnets as a souvenir, but I purchased this set of magnets in Barcelona at a museum gift shop. And I think they're just super fun to play with. Each one is different and is reminiscent of a tile from Spain. I think this one's my favorite right there. But I just really love these and I play around with them all the time, making like interesting patterns with them and just rearranging them in different ways. And they bring me a lot of joy. So that's maybe my favorite souvenir. My most treasured, I'm doing a bonus one, I'm cheating. My most treasured, it's from here, so it doesn't count as a real souvenir. But when I went on my Italy trip, including to Barcelona, or Italy, Europe, that's what I meant to say. Italy was part of it too. Last spring with my boyfriend Corey, we kept this little journal along the way where each day we would write down some highlights, some interesting things, and I made little sketches of stuff along the way. And I feel like I have a not amazing memory. So it's really nice to be able to flip back through this and relive some of that I definitely would have forgotten about otherwise if I hadn't set it out here. So that's one of my favorite. Here's a weird picture of a moth eating something. A moth at a tea party. Don't remember the context of that, but if I read about it, I would. Okay, on to you, Rachel.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Many of you already know that I am a musician. So in 2014, I took a trip to Southeast Asia. We went to Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos. And about halfway through the trip, I realized that what I really needed, I guess, was a good guitar. Well, I I was going a little crazy, you know. It turns out that like playing music is something that maybe I more than want to do. And so I spent like a day or two actually looking around and I found this guitar. This is my guitar from Vietnam. It's a nylon string guitar. It was 40 bucks. We had backpacks, so I just kind of tied it to my backpack for the rest of the trip. I'm really surprised I got it all the way home. And then it turns out I love it. So it's a little bit smaller than a regular guitar. It's got it's got like a really nice sound to it, you know, really gentle. So usually when I'm around my apartment, if I'm playing anything, it's probably this. I just kind of keep it hanging around. It's got some cracks in it already, like right along here and over along the end, so I don't feel bad. Um, it's actually turned out to be a really great thing for me, and it reminds me of my trip all the time. It's definitely my favorite souvenir that I've ever acquired, and a wonderful memory of a great trip. So there it is.
My turn. Hi, it's Mitzi. Mine is just real random and real tiny. You probably wouldn't know it if you watched all these videos, but I'm pretty much a minimalist except for art supplies. So that is my thing of choice is art supplies. But other than that, I don't really buy a lot of souvenirs when I travel. So I have just sea glass that I get at a lot of beaches, and I don't know where each of these is from. I put them in my plants on top, and so I kind of look at my plants and look at the sea glass, and I always know. And I figure it's litter, so I'm picking litter when I travel, and I try not to steal any like rocks or anything from other countries because, like I said, it's not good. So I've been picking up sea glass. So some of this is from like France and Italy and yeah, Thailand and all across the country in America. I used to love going coast to coast, and watching the sunset and the sunrise like in 1 week. I don't know why I thought that was so fun on the ocean, but now I just stay home and look at my seat list. So that's my story.
Thanks, Mitzi. So Denise here. And some of you know that a friend of mine and myself went to 5 different countries, European countries, a couple of years ago. And one of my favorite places was Estonia. And when we went to Estonia, we went to this little town square that had a very old church. And the church itself told the story of when Martin Luther kind of advocated, you know the word, left the Catholic Church and started the Lutheran religion. But they had these very beautiful postcards that are made out of flax. And so I bought a number of them and framed them, and now they sit where I can look at them and close my eyes and contemplate Estonia. So that's what my souvenir is. Let's all show our souvenirs. And just want to go ahead and thank everybody for joining us again. And we look forward to sharing what we're doing in our personal lives really soon. In the meantime, be safe, take care, and we'll see you soon.